He struck in the dead of night, broke in with an axe, left victims bleeding in their beds, and once he claimed he was a demon sent from hell. This is the story of the Axeman of New Orleans, one of the most terrifying and mysterious serial killers in history. Between 1918 and 1919, a killer stalked the streets of New Orleans, targeting homes, shattering doors, and attacking families with a hatchet. Some died, some survived, but all were left with one question. Was this a man or something far darker? Welcome to the haunting tale of a killer who didn't just murder, he terrified an entire city. New Orleans in 1918 was a city of contrasts. It was the birthplace of jazz, where music filled the air and cultures blended in the French Quarter. But it was also a city of poverty, crime, and fear. The Spanish flu was spreading. World War I raged overseas, and a new kind of terror was about to emerge not from war, but from within. The city was home to many Italian immigrants, especially Sicilian families who ran grocery stores and lived in tight-knit communities. It was these families and their homes that would become the target of a killer who moved like a shadow through the night. On the night of the 19th of March, 1918, Joseph and Catherine Maggio were attacked in their home on Pauline Street. Joseph was struck in the head with a hatchet while sleeping. Catherine was also injured but managed to survive. Joseph died days later from his wounds. The weapon, a hatchet, was found in the yard, cleaned and left behind. There were no signs of forced entry, no fingerprints, no witnesses. The killer had entered silently, struck with brutal precision, and vanished like a ghost. This was the beginning, but no one knew it yet. Over the next year, a series of axe attacks terrified the city. Some were fatal. Others left survivors who could only describe a figure in the dark. Let's look at the key victims. Charles and Rosie Cortimiglia, May 1919, attacked in their home. Charles was killed. Rosie survived and claimed she saw a black man with a wide-brimmed hat, but her account was dismissed due to racial bias of the time. The Brunos, October 1918. A grocer and his wife were attacked. He survived by fighting back. The axe was left behind again. Mike Pepitone, March 1919. Severely injured in a home invasion. The attacker fled when neighbours arrived. Emilio and Amelia Polito, April 1919. Emilio was killed. Amelia survived with head injuries. All attacks followed a pattern. Late at night, homes with Italian residents, entry through back doors or windows, and the use of an axe or hatchet. And in every case, silence. No one saw the killer. No one stopped him. On the 13th of March, 1919, the New Orleans Times-Picayune received a letter that would shock the city and become legend. It was signed, the Axeman, and it read, asterisk, "Good people of New Orleans, I am coming for you. Hell is full of music lovers. If you play jazz music tonight from 12 to 1 a.m., I will spare your home. If not, you will be visited with the axe." At first, people thought it was a hoax. But as the clock struck midnight, something incredible happened. Jazz poured from homes, bars, and street corners. People played trumpets, pianos, and banjos all night long. And that night, no one was attacked. Was it coincidence? Fear? Or did the Axeman truly keep his word? The Axeman of New Orleans remains one of the most mysterious, unsolved crime sprees in American history. Was he a man consumed by rage? A serial killer hiding in plain sight? Or was he something darker, a figure born from fear, folklore, and the shadows of a jazz-filled city? Maybe you've heard this story before. Maybe this is your first time learning about it. Either way, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop your theories in the comments below. Was the Axeman real or a myth? And did he really spare the city because of jazz? If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most haunting true crime cases in history, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you never miss another episode. Next week, we'll be diving into another chilling mystery, the disappearance of Malaysia Airlines flight MH370. So stay tuned, stay curious, and keep solving crimes with us. Until next time, goodbye and good night.